Bomas. Let's go to Bomas immediately. How do you tally for 7 days? You are manipulating. Every polling station has 700 voters and below. Some as low as 300, but let's take the average of 7. Counting must be within an hour or less. Tallying for that particular polling station, even if you give the whole process 2 hours, polling stations close at 6. By 9, counting should be done everywhere in the country. By 10, 11, we should be in the constituencies, which is the last place because there is no tallying at the county. When you relate to the national, by midnight or slightly before, we should know who is president. When you tally for 7 days, just because it is said, and I do not know how we wrote 7 days, when you do that way, you are giving room for manipulations, and hence the allegation of uploading, deleting, and re-uploading. There is no way. If you are an honest IEBC, you can tally the results for more than one night. I observed the last elections of Senegal that brought Sonko and Jumet Faye. By 11 o'clock, there was a carnival in the streets of Dakar and everywhere else, because people had tallied and whatever, and they already knew who are the winners. And why does the IEBC root for opacity when the Constitution clearly says that everything must be transparent and accountable? And what do I mean rooting for opacity? The Democratic Commission had warned that you must not, even after it is tallied, you don't announce, it's the IEBC that will announce. There is no such law. And I would remind people that in 2002, when NARC dethroned Kanu, the Constitution was not in place. But yet, because transparency is a fundamental in good governance, people were announcing, texting, the media was announcing, polling station, constituency, once they are signed by the presiding officer, not before. And you know the law says you must put it on the door. The media would announce. And media stations were tallying. If you remember in 2022, the media feared. Only Citizen dared to give their tally. Everybody else, the Nation, the Standard, withheld, because the IEBC had that caveat. Why do we as a people listen to something which is obviously illegal? The reason why it must be open and the tallies must be known countrywide is to avoid manipulation. Because if it's being announced, I have a pen and paper, I'll be tallying. And we can declare for ourselves. And that is what happens.
It's transparency.
So to stop these incidences, my call to us as Kenyans, we must shout the tally wherever it occurs. We must shout the results. And the media must, again, assume its position like it did in the 2002 elections. Collectively, we can stop manipulation of elections and also highlighting irregularities. Like now where they say in Bere the place was totally inaccessible. We needed highlighting by the media. The media did highlight in Malaba. The burning of the destruction of the hotel, burning of cars, many incidents. If the media does not capture those, then there will be mayhem. So the media's highlighting does help a lot in getting things to run normally, even on a day-to-day basis.